He arrived late every morning, left early every evening. And yet somehow he was the one everyone feared, competing with. Not because he worked harder, but because no one could explain how. He always finished first. In a small town where craftsmanship was everything, two carpenters built their lives with their hands. One believed in effort, the other believed in thinking, and what happened between them would change how people understood success forever. The first carpenter, Arjun, woke up before sunrise every single day. He carried heavy wood across long distances, worked through heat, sweat, and exhaustion, and never stopped, even when his hands trembled. To him, success meant one thing: more hours, more effort, more sacrifice. The second carpenter, Ravi, was different. He didn't rush, he didn't strain. He would sit quietly before starting, sketching, measuring, sometimes just staring at the wood like he was having a conversation with it. To many, it looked like laziness. At first, the village laughed at Ravi. "How can you succeed if you don't even work hard?" they said. But something strange began to happen. While Arjun was still cutting his 10th plank, sweating and rushing, Ravi had already completed his structure. Not rushed, not sloppy. Perfect. The difference wasn't strength. It was approach. Because while hard work focuses on effort and repetition, smart work focuses on planning, efficiency, and improving the process itself. And Ravi understood something Arjun didn't. He wasn't just building furniture. He was building a system. Arjun kept pushing harder each day, believing that more effort would eventually bring more results. But each evening, he returned home exhausted, his body breaking down, his progress barely improving. Meanwhile, Ravi kept refining his methods. He adjusted his tools. He measured twice before cutting once. He created patterns he could reuse. He found ways to reduce wasted motion. And slowly, without anyone noticing, he started producing, not just faster, but better. Because real productivity isn't about how long you work. It's about how much value you create with the time you use. Months passed. Orders started increasing. Customers began requesting Ravi by name. His work was cleaner, stronger, more precise. Arjun couldn't understand it. "How is he beating me?" he asked one evening, staring at his blistered hands. "I work harder than him. I suffer more than him." And that was the problem. He believed suffering was the requirement for success. So one day, frustrated and desperate, Arjun decided to watch Ravi secretly. What he saw confused him even more. Ravi wasn't rushing. He spent almost an hour preparing before touching a single tool. He sharpened his blades. He organized his workspace. He reviewed his plan. To Arjun, it looked like wasted time, but it wasn't. Because the biggest difference between hard work and smart work is this: hard work starts with action, smart work starts with thinking, and thinking saved time. That same evening, Arjun approached him. "Why do you waste so much time before working?" he asked. Ravi smiled. "I don't waste time," he said. "I invest it." Arjun frowned. "I don't understand." So Ravi handed him a dull blade. "Try cutting with this." Arjun struggled. It took him longer. His arms hurt faster. Then Ravi handed him a sharpened one. The difference was immediate. "Your problem isn't effort," Ravi said calmly. "It's that you're using effort in the wrong way." That night, Arjun couldn't sleep. For the first time in years, he questioned everything he believed about work. The next morning, something changed. He didn't rush. He didn't start immediately. He sat. He observed. He planned. At first, it felt uncomfortable, like he was being unproductive. But then something unexpected happened. His work became easier. His cuts became cleaner. His energy lasted longer. And slowly, the results began to shift. Because smart work doesn't replace hard work. It transforms it. It turns effort into impact. It turns time into results. It turns motion into progress. Over time, Arjun improved. Not because he started working harder, but because he finally understood how to work better. And that's the lesson most people miss. Success doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing what matters in the most effective way possible. Some people spend years running in circles, believing movement is progress. Others take a step back, think, adjust, and move forward faster with less effort. The truth is simple. You can spend 10 hours doing something the hard way, or spend 1 hour finding a better way and save yourself years. In the end, both carpenters succeeded, but only one of them kept his strength, his time, and his peace. And that's the difference no one talks about. Because working smart isn't about avoiding effort, it's about respecting your time enough to use it wisely. And once you understand that, you don't just work less, you achieve more.